working on a book about my journey with lupus, and it's called Taming the Wolf Within. Lupus is Latin for wolf, and so that's where all of that comes from. So basically, I'm really excited to have you all join me on my journey to wellness, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what that means. The first thing that I want to put out there is that I am not trying to sell anything. I know a lot of times when people talk about health and wellness and things like that, it's because they're trying to sell you something. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I am just trying to keep myself accountable on my journey to wellness, and if it helps anybody else, then that's a bonus. So first of all, what I want to tell you is basically the 3 aspects of what I'm trying to do. The first one is that I'm going to change what I eat. The second one is that I'm going to exercise more or at all. So like if you're someone who doesn't exercise much, then that's basically what that means. That used to be me too. Sorry, my hair's a wreck. Sorry. Anyways, and then I want to have less stress and more relaxation in my life. So the less stress thing kind of applies to my hair right now because I couldn't get to do anything. So I was just like, well, just forget about it. We're just going to do this video. It's fine. All right. So is it a diet? Not exactly. Basically what I'm doing is I'm making better choices in my food. For example, instead of having like a bacon cheeseburger, which is so good, with French fries, right? I might have a bunless burger with broccoli or a side salad or something like that. So I'm not cutting all of the stuff that I love out of my life. I'm just like cutting it back and trying to make better choices. And right now I'm setting like a small goal that leads up to the big goals so that I have like basically stair steps to keep myself motivated. And also these videos are going to help keep me motivated as well. So the other thing I'm doing is I am exercising every day right now. What that means, I'm not like going to the gym and bench pressing 150 pounds. You know, I couldn't if I tried. I can barely lift the bar. But what I am doing is I have exercises from my doctor, which I do those. They work specific muscles like my lower abs, my glutes and my thighs, and stretches. They help me to stretch like my back and things, because if you don't know, I've had back surgery as well. And I just recently started 3 days ago doing a cardio workout that I found on YouTube, which I will link it below as well. And it's 45 minutes long. I can't do 45 minutes. So the main thing about what I'm doing is knowing my limitations. This is my journey. This is not anyone else's journey. So what I do is I try to do better every day, but I don't let my goal of doing better every day outweigh taking care of myself. For example, I was doing just the exercises from my doctor, and they were really great. Like my abs were like burning 2 days after, which is awesome because that means that you're working those muscles. Again, don't push yourself too far. 2 days after a workout is typically when you're going to feel it the most. So I was doing those, and I wanted to like mix it up some, because like if I'm dancing or doing things like that, I don't realize I'm working out, so it doesn't feel like work, if that makes sense. So I looked up this cardio video, and the first day, I had already done my doctor's workout. So the first day, when I did it, I only did like 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes of the workout. So then the next day when I did it, I did like 8 minutes. And then yesterday when I did it with my daughter, we got up to 17 minutes. So today my goal was to do 20 minutes, and I did it with my younger daughter, and we got to the end of like the first workout. So she does like warm up, and then she does it's like a dance routine, but it's cardio, and then she does arms. And we got to the end of cardio before arms, and we were like, you know what, this is really like wearing us out. If you can hear like even just talking, because I'm a little nervous, like my breathing is like you know. So if I get to that point, I'll stop that workout, but I'll still do the other. So I did my doctor's workout with her. We did abs and things like that. And that's the other thing, is like, if your family sees you making the right choices and working out and stuff, they're going to be like, hey, what's going on? And like for my family, they join me, and that's awesome. I love that. I love working out with my girls. So that's the exercise point of it. So you have to know your limitations, the types of exercise that you enjoy, and stretching also, don't discount stretching. That's really important to make sure that your muscles can do the things that you're trying to do, because you never want to overextend yourself. You never want to cause yourself to have an injury. So I have to listen to my body and know when my body needs rest and when my body is being a baby and I need to keep pushing. If the camera shakes, it's because I have a dog that's, hello, hi. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yes, you're so sweet. Could you go lay down? Go lay down? Go lay down. Good girl. All right. So the dogs are part of my best life too. So they'll be in our videos quite often. So for the stressful, there you go. My dogs relax me. They make me feel happy. I'll post a picture up here. They love to all come in here and lay in the bed with me, like if I'm not feeling well, or I actually spend a lot of time in my bed. My bed is like my happy place, because like we have, you know, like curtains, we have a canopy. It's just, we have this really lovely bed. And with the lupus, you know, like some days it's hard to get out of bed. Some days I have to make myself get out of bed. Some days I work in bed. Some days, you know, it's just, this is where I spend a lot of my time because of lupus. And my family is super supportive. My girls come in here and watch TV with me. The dogs come in. It's great. So that's part of my relaxation. If life is extra stressful, I have to tell myself that it's too much. And things that I enjoy are painting, writing, yoga, things like that, breathing exercises, and body scans. If you don't know what body scans are, they're really great. I typically use them to help myself fall asleep at night. And so the way a body scan starts out is you're laying in bed, or you can be sitting to it. I like to do it when I'm laying down because I can't really make it through a body scan without falling asleep. So when I'm laying down, what you do, I find some on YouTube as well, but you're like, okay, so you concentrate on your toes. Okay, so my toes are relaxing. And then you think about your feet, and you think about, okay, your feet are tired from walking today, and now your feet are relaxing. And you just work your way all the way up to your body and try to just focus on each part of your body for a few seconds. And what that does is when you help your mind like zero in on one specific thing that is not the item that's stressing you out, it helps you to relax. You concentrate on your breathing. It's really important. You're fine. It's really important to focus on your breathing and just realize that you're breathing in and breathing out, and you can just try to make everything quiet and just focus on it. And when you make yourself focus on one thing, you can't focus on something else. Okay? And so that helps you, at least for a few seconds, put that stress to the side and focus on your wellness. Okay? So now I'm going to show you some pictures of what I let the world see and what I'm letting you see as to why this is so important to me. So about 5 years ago, I was thin. I felt extremely confident. I actually had people who would come to me and be like, don't lose too much weight now. But I was literally in that healthy place for my size. So like if you go to the doctor and they tell you like, I've never been too thin, but they've told you, like, they tell you like you're normal, you're overweight, you're obese. Well, I'm an obese right now, right? And a lot of people are like, where? But I can hide it. So I got here gradually. So I know how to hide it with my clothes, how to contour my face. Get in your, is there something in his chair? No. Okay, shush. So, basically I weighed 168 pounds. So between like 165 and 168, and I'm 5'9", 5'8" and a half, 5'9". All right. I exercised, I ate well, and in that weight range, I was off of almost all of my medications except for one blood pressure medication, and I was like just a few pounds with it, like I had been tapering it off. So if I had just lost a little bit more weight and exercised some more and, you know, like I was ready to come off of that medication as well. So then my body went into a lupus flare, which is how lupus works. You have dormant times, flare times. Most of the time you're in pain and you catch literally like every cold, flu, whatever that comes around. At that point I started gaining weight. A couple of years ago, my endometriosis like was off the charts. Like I was like hemorrhaging for weeks at a time. I was extremely anemic. My vitamin D level was down. My white count was like almost impossible to track. Like everything was just like dropping, and it was because of the endometriosis. Last February I had a hysterectomy to fix that problem. Before the hysterectomy I gained 22 pounds. Since the hysterectomy I've gained 40 more pounds. And when I was practicing reading this, one of my daughters was like, where? You know, but it's there, and I know it's there, even if others can't see it. The reason I'm putting this out there and being so vulnerable with the pictures, with telling you my story, is because it will help to keep me motivated and on track to do what I need to do. And if that inspires someone else to be healthy and live their best life, then that's even better. So here are my goals, so you guys can keep me in check. And I would love to hear your goals. So I want you to post your goals below and share them with me. If you'd rather not share them publicly, feel free to message me. I would love to help you as well if you guys will help me. So my goals. My birthday is in 83 days. I am gonna be 40. So yeah, I would like to exercise every day until my birthday. I want to love the way I look with and without clothes, and here's why. If I love the way I look without clothes, no matter what I put on to cover my body, I'm gonna feel confident in, right? Most importantly, I want to feel better. I really, really would like to get off most, if not all, of my meds. That would honestly make me so happy. I was given 2 weeks to live when I was 21 years old, so it's almost 19 years ago. And I want to do something with my life. I want to make a difference. I want to help people. I want to advocate for people. That's where my heart is, and that's what I want to do. And I feel like I've been given this extra time, and I need to do something with it. I can't just be laying around in my cozy bed all the time. I want to be able to keep up with my kids. One of my favorite compliments to hear is, no way those are your kids. You are not old enough to have teenage and adult kids. I love that. So I cannot wait to be 40 and for people to be like, you're 40? No way. Yes, I am. And then the last thing is that my husband retires in a couple of years, and I want us to spend his retirement living adventure after adventure. I want to go whitewater rafting. I want to go water tubing. I want to do all of these really cool things, rock climbing, hiking, all of that. And so those are my goals for this. And I really hope that you guys will join me in this journey. And even if that just means being my cheerleader, because I definitely need it and I definitely need the accountability. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like my Facebook page, Taming the Wolf Within, which is my author lupus page. And I post a lot of stuff on there, and I will be sharing the videos there as well. And I hope that you guys have a great, happy day. Bye.